This was meant to be the dream home for the Egan family. It's one of Britain's newest properties.
We used to joke about how it was warmer to be outside than it was to be in the house.
Chris and Charlotte moved here in 2019, but say they've never been able to keep it warm. The family resorted to paying an energy consultant to investigate what's causing the issue.
To get the heat up to a comfortable temperature, you have to keep it on constantly, 24 hours a day. As soon as you would switch the heating off, the heat would just disappear.
Keeping the heating on will, from today, be costing the family much more.
It's going up from sort of £70 a month to nearly £300, so it's going up £2,000 a year, which, you know, is going to be a struggle for anybody.
The home builders told us they've had the house independently assessed and that it meets regulatory standards. They've offered to look further into an outstanding issue raised by this inspection. The Egans feel that the house isn't what they expected when they spent nearly £500,000 on a new home.
We bought it as our dream home. You know, we've had 2 children here since we moved, and it's not really the home that we thought we were going to get.
This isn't the only new build with issues that we've come across. And another major firm has admitted lobbying the government to scrap higher insulation standards proposed in 2016, standards that the then Tory government ditched. Some experts have calculated what they think this lack of insulation could cost homeowners across the UK.
New analysis shows that there are 1.2 million houses that have now been built since 2016, which will require some sort of retrofit. 290 million is now being wasted by these homes simply because the government policy was scrapped at the last minute.
But the majority of homes in Britain aren't new build, of course. We have among the oldest and leakiest housing stock in Western Europe. One solution is to retrofit insulation, and that's what we've come to have a look at here. But it's not easy and it's not cheap. This house in Oxford is being completely retrofitted, creating a thermal envelope of insulation around the entire building and installing a heat pump. Currently, there's little government support for this work, so it means it's all having to be paid for by the homeowner.
There's a lot that the government could do. It's either providing grants or low interest loans or green mortgages. Also, we need to upskill and mobilise the supply chain. There's estimated about a shortfall about 500,000 skilled tradespeople.
A job like this is huge. It's messy, it's dusty, it's dirty. The current owner has had to move out for around 4 months while the work is done. And it's also hugely expensive. Something like this can easily cost more than £100,000. There are some more affordable measures that homeowners can take. Insulating the loft, cavity walls and draft exclusion. For a typical home, these measures can cut gas use by around 20%. But what if you don't own your property?
As soon as you open the door, you can feel the...
Oh, it is really cold in here. Kerry Sanders lives here in Milton Keynes with her 14-year-old son. She showed us around this block, which is one of 16 in the area that house around 180 families. She's been asking her local council for over 3 years to fix the insulation problems in her home. So you took a video of this as evidence?
Yes.
As Kerry's video shows, these buildings have hollow walls, which mean every flat is encased in a layer of freezing cold air. Oh, no wonder your house is so cold.
I know.
Over the years, Kerry has sent the council freedom of information requests, and she's uncovered building surveys showing the issues.
I'm annoyed because this could have been prevented. These buildings we are literally just in. It's a hollow square. I might as well just get my wages at the end of each month and just burn it.
Yesterday, Kerry received an email from Milton Keynes Council saying they currently have no plans to insulate her building. In a statement, the council told us,
"This is a complex job, and while we've already made extensive repairs, there's more that will be done for our tenant. We're midway through a multi-million-pound project to improve insulation and make other improvements to council properties."
Across the country, families will be feeling the cost of today's unprecedented rise in bills. The government told us they're investing over £6.5 billion during this Parliament. They say that improving the energy efficiency of our homes is the best long-term way of keeping our household energy costs down and tackling fuel poverty. But as we've seen, millions of people are living in or renting homes that can't be improved so easily.